Morbid Facts, Part 551. In 2012, tragedy struck when 30-year-old newlywed Maria Pantazopoulos was having some trash-the-dress photos taken in Montreal while wearing her wedding dress. She was only standing in about a foot of water on a river when her gown became waterlogged, quickly pulling her deeper and deeper underwater as her dress suddenly weighed up to 100 pounds. The photographer did everything he could to save her before Maria cried out, "I can't anymore, it's too heavy," and then she let go. Her body was recovered by a scuba diver 2 hours later. In 2008, a college student from Belgium decided to heat up some leftover spaghetti that had been sitting out on the kitchen counter for 5 days. He told his parents that it tasted strange, but figured it was the new tomato sauce that he added to the pasta. After eating the entire bowl, he headed out to play some soccer but had to return home 30 minutes later while suffering from severe abdominal pains, headaches, and nausea. He then vomited for several hours before finally managing to fall asleep, but he never woke up. The man's lifeless body was discovered the next morning after he died from an extreme form of food poisoning known as Bacillus cereus, aka fried rice syndrome. Morbid Facts, Part 305. In 1996, 14-year-old Barry Lukaitis opened fire on his high school algebra class in Washington State, killing 2 fellow students and the teacher. As his classmates were panicking, Barry was quoted saying, "This sure beats the hell out of algebra, doesn't it?" He's currently serving out a 189-year prison sentence for the murders. In 1982, 28-year-old fencing legend Vladimir Smirnov was killed at the World Fencing Championship when a broken foil pierced his mask, entered his eye socket, and penetrated his brain. The incident is why fencing uniforms now require Kevlar as a standard. In 2017, a 13-year-old boy died after his classmate threw a piece of cheese at him. The boy suffered from multiple severe allergies, including dairy, and was sent into anaphylactic shock soon after the cheese made contact with his neck. The classmate told authorities that he was only playing around and didn't realize that the boy suffered from a severe allergy. Here are some morbid facts about Ozzy Osbourne. In 1982, while wearing his wife Sharon's dress for a photo shoot near the Texas Alamo, Ozzy drunkenly urinated on a memorial erected for those who died in the famous battle. Ozzy was arrested and ended up being banned from the city of San Antonio for a decade. During a concert in January of 1982, Ozzy bit the head off of a bat that was thrown on stage. Ozzy claims he thought it was rubber, but it was actually a real bat that forced him to be treated for rabies. During a horrible drug binge, Ozzy reportedly shot all 17 of his cats with a shotgun and sat under his piano holding a knife until Sharon got home. Ozzy later said he was an absolute wreck at the time and described the event as the final straw of his drug abuse. While on tour with Motley Crue in 1984, Ozzy asked Nikki Sixx for a line of cocaine. Upon being told there was none left, Ozzy grabbed a straw and snorted some ants off the ground. Nikki later confessed, "From that moment on, we knew there was always someone who was sicker and more disgusting than we were."